Hi, I'm Edmund. I'll teach you about the history of the world. Let's get started. Let's talk about the periodic table. Here we go.
This is space speaking.
Many scientists' ideas and observations went into its development, but the person who recognized the patterns of behavior of the elements and made the first periodic table was the Russian scientist and teacher Dimitri Mendeleev in 1869.
Listen!
He wanted to make a chart that helped his students predict how chemicals would join together. He put the elements in order from least heavy atoms to most heavy. We usually say least massive to most massive.
Turned out, at least in the beginning of the every elements acted similarity. So he put those in the same column. Further down the list, even if it wasn't every 8, there were still elements that acted similar to the first column. Once he put them in order, it created the odd shape of the periodic table.
Some of the elements did not always seem to behave like expected based on their mass order, so Mendeleev put them in the column they acted like. It was more important to predict what they would do. Mendeleev's table had 3 holes in it. He said that was because they were undiscovered elements. He even predicted how they would act, the characteristics they would have using his table. Do you know what? Once people looked for the things that acted like he said they would, they discovered those 3 new elements. Mendeleev's table was amazing and useful. We now know that there is a particle in the atom called
An atom, the certain element.
Hydrogen atoms always have 1 proton. Helium atoms always have 2 protons, etc. This number, usually written in an elements box on the periodic table near the top, is called the atomic number. So, when Henry Moseley identified this in 1913, it ended up making sense why some elements did not go in order of increasing mass in Mendeleev's table. Now, the idea that atoms show a repeating pattern when put in the order of increasing number of protons is called the periodic law. When we look at a modern periodic table, we know elements in the same column,
Up and down line,
act similarly. And just like we are similar to the family we are from, or the group of friends we hang out with, we name elements in the same column groups or families. Because of this structure, the elements in the same row, going across, show a repeating pattern of behaviors. The word periodic means repeating. Like kids in high school go from first period, then second period, etc.
day after day.
It's a pattern. In fact, the periodic table of elements is really the repeating pattern table of elements. And that's it. Thanks for learning about historical stuff. Until next time, have fun and stay focused.